Stuart Little was a small and adventurous mouse who lived in a cozy brownstone with his human family in New York City. Despite his diminutive size, Stuart had a big personality and a curious spirit that often led him on exciting escapades and unexpected adventures. Stuart's human family loved him deeply, even though they were sometimes perplexed by his quirky ways. Stuart's parents, Mr. and Mrs. Little, doted on him and did their best to keep him safe from harm. Stuart's older brother George was more skeptical of Stuart's abilities and often teased him for his mouse-like habits. One day, Stuart decided to set out on an adventure of his own. He packed a small suitcase with some cheese and crackers and set off into the unknown world outside of his cozy brownstone. Stuart's first stop was Central Park, where he explored the grassy fields and climbed up the branches of a towering tree. As he sat at the top of the tree, Stuart spotted a group of birds flying overhead. Inspired by their freedom, Stuart decided to try his paw at flying. He built himself a tiny airplane out of matchsticks and tissue paper and took off into the sky. The wind rushed through Stuart's fur as he soared through the clouds, gazing down at the city below. But as he flew higher and higher, Stuart realized that he had lost his sense of direction. He was lost in the vast expanse of the sky, with no idea how to get back to his beloved brownstone. As night fell, Stuart grew cold and hungry. He spotted a cozy-looking cottage nestled among the trees and decided to land his plane there. The cottage belonged to a friendly old woman named Harriet, who welcomed Stuart in and gave him a warm meal and a comfortable bed to sleep in. Over the next few days, Stuart became fast friends with Harriet and her animal companions, a wise old cat named Templeton and a timid little bird named Margalo. Stuart shared his own stories of adventure and excitement, and Harriet taught him about the wonders of the natural world. But Stuart knew that he could not stay in the cottage forever. He longed to return to his human family and the familiar comforts of his brownstone. With the help of Templeton and Margalo, Stuart set out on a perilous journey across the city, facing danger and adversity at every turn. Finally, after many long days and nights of travel, Stuart reached his brownstone and was reunited with his family. They were overjoyed to see him safe and sound, and George even apologized for teasing him in the past. From that day forward, Stuart knew that he would always have a home and a family to return to, no matter where his adventures might take him. And though he still loved to explore and seek out new experiences, he knew that the greatest adventure of all was the love and companionship of those who cared for him most.